Victoria is with us in Austin, Texas. Hi, Victoria. How are you?
Hi, Dave. I'm doing okay. How are you?
Better than I deserve. What's up?
I'm calling because I'm kind of in a tricky situation. I've been a stay-at-home mom for the past 2 years. I'm relatively young. I'm 23, and I don't have any kind of schooling. My husband's informed me that we're going to be getting divorced pretty soon, and I don't have much of a financial savings for myself to move on and get a place on my own or do anything. I don't have family to help me out. So I wanted to know, what would you recommend for me to do during this time? Do I do school full time and work? I mean, I really don't know where to begin. I know work is involved, but I don't want to be stuck in a minimum paying job.
How old is your baby?
My youngest is 2. I have a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old.
How long have you guys been married?
We've been married about 5 years.
And when did he inform you of his decision?
It was last week, but it's been several months leading up to this, so it's the legality of it's going to happen relatively soon.
Okay. Have you seen an attorney?
No, I have not.
You need to today. You need to start making arrangements on that today, because the only thing that the only information you've got about this situation is information he has given you, and it might not be accurate. Probably isn't. So what is his income?
His income is $50,000.
Okay. And do you all have any money?
No.
Neither one of you?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And are you living in a rental?
Yes.
Okay. And, all right. Well, you need to see an attorney because you need to at least find out what your child support and potential alimony looks like in this situation. And then that'll help you have some information to try to figure out what your next steps are. Right now you're dealing with some fear and some heartbreak. And so it's a little difficult to dream positively and say, goodness, I could be anything I want to be when I'm 33. 10 years from now, this is going to be a sucky memory, and I'm going to be a rock star doing XYZ. It's a little hard to think like that right now, but that's your next step.
Okay.
Is to start thinking about, gosh, when I'm 33 or when I'm 43 and I'm making $150,000 a year, what am I going to be doing? What is it I could do because I could do anything I want to do. I'm only 23. I got the whole life ahead of me. There's a lot of cool stuff I can do and make this horrible mess look like a bad memory, because that should become what it is. And then once you say, I want to be one of those when I'm 33, 43, one of those, I don't care what one of those is. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of the old question you ask your little kid. You ask your 5-year-old, what do you want to be when you grow up, right? Of course, they always say a cowboy or a fireman or whatever, right? But, I don't know what you want to do, but you say that's what I want to do. Then you can decide if going to school is one of the things necessary to become one of those things.
Okay.
For instance, if you were going to be a residential real estate agent, you would not need to go get a 4-year degree. You could pass your license and take the pre-licensing courses and enter that field. I'm not suggesting that. I'm just giving you an example of a thing where I know lots of ladies who make, $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 a year doing that, as an example. But and so if you had just automatically gone off to school and then decided you wanted to do that, you would have wasted the time and the money on the school because you would have gone the wrong direction. So let's figure out where you're going, and then what are the steps to get there, and how do we survive while we're taking those steps? How do I feed 2 kids on child support, pay rent, work, and get my degree in X or Y or Z, or take my classes in A or B or C? And you're just right now trying to just digest this pain and this fear. Is that right?
Yeah, I think it's more so digesting the fear and knowing what my future is going to look like the short term.
Yeah, you're kind of worried about eating. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you in a good church?
No, I just moved here about 4 months ago.
From where?
Yet to find a place. Out in Austin. I'm in Austin, Texas.
No, from where did you move?
Oh, from Miami.
Okay. Is that where family is?
Yeah.
Okay. What about returning?
I don't think that's going to be something that I can do, I'd have to talk to an attorney and see if I'm able to.
Yeah, I think you're 23 and you have 2 little kids and he's the one causing this. I think he's the one that's going to have a visitation problem, not you. You need to be what is good for you and these kids. And, yeah, you need to talk to an attorney. You sure do. Because that's one of those issues where he's telling you what something is that might not be true.
Yeah.
So find out what your options are. But I want to get you in an area where some people can get their arms around you and help you, whether it's your local church, your family, or both, those kinds of things. But you're in a strange city, stuck out here in the middle of nowhere, so to speak. Not that Austin is the middle of nowhere, but I mean for you it is. And you may need to return to some areas of comfort. And the courts may very well let you do that. They may very well. He's the one decided. He's the one pushing this. And so, it's going to cost him. I'm going to make him pay on some fronts here. That's where I am. So I'm sorry you're facing this. I wish I could be more help directly, but I want you to get an attorney. I want you to get together a long-term plan, and that will inform your short-term decisions on survival and on steps to take to have the great long-term dream life. This is the Dave Ramsey Show. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button to get the latest content and check out these other great clips from the show.